Depression, finish book, maintenance of identity, extrajudicial, eye on the Swat Valley. Was she a woman outstanding in her piety, mindful of her duties, to carry the family out of a burning city, to take the armor off finally, to thrust the sword into the heart of her own ego, morph to many-eyed Argus, escaping and scoping the patriarch, his continuing betrayal and lies. What next? Of Somalia? Of Yemen Sea? And then she observed women too, ugly in their machinations, coming to power in an imposter wrath. Do you know them by their gender? Do you know them by their troubled racist wrath? A regressive time. Fly to foreign lands like a bird, or stay home rubbing myself with oil. Feathers stuck in sympathy. Creatures caught writhing in oil. Quick images. Many years sworn back. All protest, all effort. A shuffle of cards. Illusions, tricks. Blink of an eye in a forest of old river. Old time on a mountain with the archaic personages of mythical poesis. Those who helped you, stayed guardian, travels of the nocturnal, old shamans and bonpo tantrikas, keepers of the calendar, the left-handed path ones. Magicians inside kept psyche free of thrum, distraction, shifting to Dear Anne, this is Etel. We are in Beirut, Asana, a city with high-rises and the old narrow streets, a suffocation being built. So many dingy nightclubs, cafes, eateries, and so on, vibrant, though full of brilliant young people spending time, asking questions such as I do. Very close, still livable, luxury hotels, Gulf Arabs buying 10,000 square feet apartments that they leave empty most of the time. The 1,001 nights with iPods, poor and trapped prostitutes, political flimsy schemes, and for them still real fun. So many young talents, mostly in video, short films, poets failing behind the excitement but keeping their faith, painters appallingly bad, and so on. The laboratory for things to come. Maybe the closest thing to America, incredibly, is Beirut. It should collapse, but it doesn't. Let's hope that there's in fact some hope. Believe me, the thing that means most, really most, is love, passion love, or friendship. The getting together of a few people, a few times, for a few hours, and it does make of living a wonderful thing. sacrilege that is a weapon used, eruption system, a kind of mad male delight. Come give me my stylet, my pen for the boy, a valance, a twice-handled shield, come this way, and that a steady show. I would write now, and write in Doric, close right now, and write a public ode. Separate out from him who is pleomorphic. Om-tara, tu-tara, om-tara, tu-tari, don't tarry, don't tarry. Om-tara, tu-tara, om-tara, tu-tara, don't tarry, don't tarry. Who shifts the atmosphere, makes it dawn deadly. The fellows up now ready, as they are my brothers, and are hurting for fight. You see them in your prophecy, exiting the scene of crime, on slab, on tavern, sweet parts that once were men, strewn over the land, over many lands. Separate out the plumage, hawk bow, oppressors oppose, extract the venom. Separate out the victims, you of action materialize, of archaic concilium and fiscus, you toads of brutal war. No, all are victims. And write my ode again, say, you double band of slain insults, bodies to weep over. Stay, a smooth space, a world in war. Some say this is how broken the new truce is. Just from everywhere, in your kin, your ken. Double for lost is when a plummet, an instrument, a destruction, as a parallel occasion. Dinner, eros, of horseman baby. Don't tarry, don't tarry. Om-tara, tu-tara, don't tarry, don't tarry. Om-tara, tu-tara. Maybe he had me say, my dagger lengthens, my pike he crawls towards magnitude. Maybe he had me say, oh, covalent bonds between two opposing storms. Maybe he had me say something like that. Atoms perhaps. Maybe he had me say, made crazy by many tools. Sooty war. I make that hall of articulation now, who derides himself, saying a mark to lower two semitones, as if one cannot say enough of it. My Pindo, you are too praiseful to a man in war. My Pindo, come home, crazed human. I am practicing heavy I was on me in my double-binded mind. My cognito suffers, offers to be your voice of the regnum, so like my interregnum, interstices like, don't tell.